First, the border areas along the Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger triangle are fragile zones with very limited state presence and highly mobile communities that are often exposed to shocks. So, effectively, the engagement put an impetus on us taking a holistic view and getting a better understanding of the stress factors and preparing for addressing the triggers of conflict. Second, our accountabilities are in country, and yet to better prepare for managing the drivers of conflict, we have to take into account cross-border aspects. We have to bring together all the partners around the border areas and come to an understanding that our approach has to go beyond simply border control, but focus attention on creating conditions for peaceful coexistence of communities within the border areas. PBSO financing became such an instrument, and the engagement process really enabled us to start talking to all the key partners.
PBF provides a fast and flexible programmatic response that complements the work of the Peacekeeping Mission MINUSMA, the UN agency system, and international NGOs in Mali. The more added value we received from PBF was very critical in supporting the UN system to work with the government to implement the peace agreement and support the political dialogue when the bilateral partners were not present because it was a critical time of conflict in 2013. The PBF is now allocating another $8 million to address critical peacebuilding needs in the center of Mali. As you know, the whole crisis was in the north, but now it's getting more and more in the center. So we're focusing on the local governance and community-based conflict resolution mechanics in Mali, but especially in Mopti and Segu, which are the center of Mali, in order to contain the expansion of the crisis.
First, it's reaching out the most isolated, unheard, and vulnerable communities across the country. And second is building the long-lasting social cohesion among young men, women, and other community members via capacity building, civic engagement, youth mapping, and decision-making processes.
With respect to transitional justice, PBF support has empowered women survivors of conflict-related sexual violence to access justice and transformative reparations in light of the priorities established by the Security Council Resolution 1325. The support provided via PBF's Gender Promotion Initiative to prosecutors, civil society, and to the women of Sepur Sarko contributed to the historic judgment of February 2016, in which members of the military were convicted for the first time of sexual crimes committed against indigenous Quechua women during the conflict. Building on these achievements and on the momentum generated by successes of the CICIG in recent years, a second phase of PBF support to Guatemala has commenced in 2017. Strategic prosecution and victim assistance models created during the first phase are now being embedded within justice institutions and their implementation taken nationally. I'm convinced the PBF is providing critical and timely support to assist Guatemala to overcome the complex challenges it faces on its path to consolidate peace and sustainable development. Thank you to PBF donors and PBSO for your support.